Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Ocean, and we are back with another loot from 1 Hour series. And today we are up here in the Shattered Mountain. Oh, let's zoom in a little. The Shattered Mountain, and we are going to be running around this area, 60 to 65, and opening up some chests in these little outpost camps. Very easy to do solo, especially if you're, level 65. You are going to want as much luck percentage gear as you possibly can. As you can see, we've got our gear with luck on it and our pearls that give us the 0.5% boost to luck on each piece that is able to hold it. We got our shield that we're going to bring out every time we open up a chest while we're holding our flail. At the moment, I do not have a sword with luck on it, which is why I'm not using one. Probably could change out this little Xander's Tenderizer for a higher gear score, but we're okay at the moment. And we got our jewelry as well with luck on it, again with the pearls where we're able to slot it. If you want to see my attributes, I'm just basically going full strength because I do bring out the Warhammer when I'm killing some mobs. 150 constitution to give us some health, and then just whatever left I had, I put it into focus for the flail and shield. Overall, we have 32.1% luck. Forgot to mention that we do have some trophy buffs as well. We do have 2 minor loot luck trophies, and then we do have 1 major loot luck trophy. So that is included in the 32.1%. And so what we are going to be doing on this run, basically we are going to start here at the Hewn from Hell little outpost over here. We teleported over to the Clarion outpost and just kind of jumped down here. So we are going to have a couple of chests. I'm going to try and point them all out for you right now, just so you guys can see where I'm going to be running. So yeah, we got a couple of stockpiles over here, and that's the main thing we're going for is stockpiles, 3 tier or higher. We are going to be opening up everything that we see and picking up all the loot, so it's not just going to be opening the chests that we're going to count the gold from, but that's going to be our main goal, is to open up all these chests in the area. If we leave some little, supply crates or we leave some enemies, that's fine, but we will include that because that's all a part of the run. So we got some chests and the Hewn from Hell spawn over here, and then if we run down a little bit, we got some chests over here in the Mantled in Nettles, and then we got some more in these 2 outposts back to back right here. There is one little chest like right over here that's pretty easy to get to, but it's kind of out of the way just for one, so we'll see if we want to hit that. But as of right now, this is going to be the main route going down here. And then we are going to run up this way, basically past this outpost over here, and we are going to hit this little town, Nomine Damnus, and then I'm not even going to try and pronounce it because I keep butchering it. This little place over here, it's mainly, I think, just like 1 alchemy stockpile or something, but it's worth grabbing. If you want to try and do a little bit more tougher chest to get, you can come up here into the Outer Darkness. I've already grabbed my chest in that area, so that's why I'm not doing it. These are elite chests in here, so you can only do it once every day. So we're not going to include those. We're just going to be doing the ones that you can rinse and repeat every hour. And we're going to see how long it takes us to get through this one little loop. And then we maybe we pause the time, wait for it to respawn, and do it again, just to see how much we can get actively opening chests on this route. So let's get into it. All right, we're going to be starting the timer right now, since this is where we start fighting. This is all. Wow, what a dodge! Yeah, I'm using the flail and shield a little bit because I am trying to level up. But yeah, see that ice got one right there? We are going to include that into our total because it is a part of the run. That was just terrible. How am I not hitting this thing? This has been a very good start to this video. But yeah, definitely going to want to get rid of these corruption barbs when you come across them, if you're going to be in the little area, because those are quite annoying. And again, just kill all the ads here. They really aren't going to be doing too much damage, especially if you have a little food buff. And then we are going to be grabbing all the little supply caches as well and just running through the entire area. And we're going to see what we can get. Right after this guy, I'm going to show you guys, I guess that's a controller down there, I'm going to show you guys what my inventory is currently looking like so we can kind of keep track of everything. Okay. So we are currently sitting at 5,776 gold. That's going to be our starting point. And as you can see, we basically have, I just picked these reagents up right there, but I put away all of the armor. We just picked that up. And then I put away all of the, like the food that you get from opening up these chests. So the trade skill food and these things, we're leaving those in here. We're not going to be really getting those. So, and then resources as well. So in my test run, I did pick up some precisioning armoring tools, which are about 6.5k on the server. So that was a really good test run. But alas, we were unable to put it towards this run right here. Alrighty, that was our first stockpile right there. As you can see, we got some legendary armor. It's not going to be super high gear score, I don't believe. We'll take a look right now. I'll take it out of here. Yeah, 602. Yeah, really not high gear score, but again, we can dismantle those for some gold, or if you feel like you can sell it for a good amount, try and sell that on the market. One more thing that I did want to mention is we are not PvP up, and we are not using any proficiency boosters. Maybe we'll try it again, but since I'm not currently at, you know, my max luck and my max gear score, I didn't want to. Okay, I didn't want to use any proficiency boosters and stuff like that. So we're just kind of doing a relatively easy to get gear basic run, and we're gonna go and see what we can get from all of that. Hopefully. All right, we gotta go clear these things out. So as you guys can see, there are some elite supply chests in these areas as well. Again, you're only going to be able to grab those once a day, but overall, there are a good amount of stockpiles in this area that you can get as well. Alright, there we go. We are at the 26-minute mark, and we made it all the way through our run of just getting the supply stockpiles. Remember, if you guys have not done this run yet, you will be able to get the elite chest, which will definitely increase your profit per hour, or I guess you could say profit per run. So let's just take a quick look, see what we got. In gold alone, we did not get too much, right? We went up by about 27 gold. We did get a decent amount of weapons. We're not going to delete them just yet. We did get a couple of legendary items. Doesn't look like we got too lucky with any of the perks on those. Highest one was 617 right there. We did get a fair amount of regents, which is, this is actually some pretty good money right here. Some Arcana stuff. Let's scroll down a little bit more. And cooking supplies, 29 milk, 19 yeast, 21 rice. Craft mods. Sometimes you can get a lucky craft mod that can be worth a lot of money, so these are definitely worth checking out. And we also did get a corrupted crest, which I believe we can sell that for a decent amount. And then looks like we got some wooden coins there as well. Yeah, these are the new items that we got. So, 26 minutes is done. We got to wait for these chests to respawn, and then we are going to run it again. But we're going to pause the time just because we're not actively earning money at the moment. So, I believe the respawn time is an hour. I'm going to look at that. If I'm wrong, I will update you, but I believe it's 1 hour to be able to do those stockpiles again. Alright, we are back at our starting point over here, so I'm going to get the clock ready to roll. We did have to spend some money, but I did count that we were at 27 gold profit just from the kills. So basically we're starting at 57.53, and we've already made 27 gold. So let's go ahead and hop in there, and we'll start the clock right now, currently at 26 minutes. So we will see what we end up with, and how long it takes us on this run. I definitely didn't do that first run very fast, so I'm hoping that this run goes a little bit smoother. Oh, a Harmon Crystal. Interesting. First time I've seen that. I wonder what that's worth. Okay, we got a recipe there. It's actually pretty good. You never know with those things. Hopefully we get a good one. Alrighty, there we go. We're going to go ahead and pause the timer. We got through the entire thing again. We definitely went faster that time, a little bit more efficient. We are basically at 50 minutes, so we completed that one in 23 compared to 26 the first time, which gives us about 10 more minutes of running these chests. So we will be able to open up a few more. Get out of here, dude. I will show you guys what I'm at in a second once this guy stops retreating. There we go. Alright, so looking at it now, we got a recipe. We got a bunch of these music sheets, a few more recipes over here. Hopefully we got a good one. we can see our reagents now are getting up there pretty good. So roughly each one of these is going to be at a minimum about 1 gold. So definitely a lot of gold through these reagents right here. Only 2 legendary weapons so far at 617, 603. Nothing too crazy there. We did get some more legendary gauntlets as well. Oh, we did get one with luck. Maybe somebody will want to buy that, so we might want to sell that one on the market. That's pretty good. And if we scroll down a little bit more, we did get some foods. We're not going to include that in everything, but we do like the hearty meals. We're back up to 100 here. Very nice. Looks like we did get some trade skill foods again. Increase your luck when harvesting. So potentially you can sell these for a few golds, but nothing crazy. We did get a hardened crystal for enchanted ward, so I imagine that's going to sell for a decent amount right there. We did get some other ones as well. What is this? Lucky Knight. So we will go through all these once we're all finished, but so far so good. We are happy with everything that we are getting. Alrighty, we've got about 10 minutes left on the clock, and our chest should be respawned by now, so we're going to try and get as many as we can done. If I'm able to make it through, you know, at least these 2 areas, hopefully the 3rd one if possible, that'd be great. Obviously this is a longer run, but we just want to go in the same lap that we're doing the entire time. We don't want to cut down here and hit these 3 because technically that's not the route that we chose for ourselves. So let's go ahead and start this clock, and we will get going. Alright, looks like this is going to be our last supply stockpile. We have 1 minute left, so we don't have time to get another. Get another is what I was trying to say. But yeah, no luck on that one. We didn't get anything too fancy from the looks of it, but we're going to run out of here. Yeah, we're going to run out of here. We're going to head over to an outpost so we can take a look at everything and sell our loot in the area. So whatever we get from dismantling right now, we're going to just basically subtract it to see how much we got, and then we'll add it on to the 36 gold. The only piece that I'm going to try and sell is these Shadewalker hand wraps because they have luck on them. Everything else isn't anything crazy after looking through it, so we're just going to go ahead and dismantle everything. That's really the easiest way to do. If you want to slow sell, you probably get some more money than dismantling, but just for the sake of time, I'm only going to sell the items that I do think that are, you know, worth selling, which we really didn't get many. So let's just go ahead and start dismantling. Alrighty, all of those have been dismantled. We got up to 58.76. So just quick math in my head right there, that is 118 gold profit. So we're just going to write that down. We're going to add that to the 36 later. We did get ourselves some orichalcum ingots, which is good. We got an infused leather, which is good. So we like getting those things. And let's scroll down real quick. So I'm going to check the price of the rice, the yeast, and the milk. I'm going to check the price of some of these craft mods down here, see if we got lucky. But I'm also just going to straight up sell all of these for the highest buy order. Again, slow selling will probably net you some more money, but for the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and just insta-sell these and see how much we get. Okay, after selling all of those reagents, we sold them all for 1,543 gold, and that is after all the fees and everything, which is really nice. I'm happy with it. You can expect that amount of gold every time you do this little run because there's no real luck involved in that. You basically get those every single time, so getting at least 1,500 gold from that is really good, plus the chance of getting, you know, much better craft mods and all that. So next, we are going to go through and sell, basically, I'll sell the Arcana stuff and just see what we get from there. Probably won't be much, but again, we're going to go through and sell the cooking supplies and the craft mods next. If any of them are worth a lot of money, I will show you. I did check and see the hardened crystal was worth pretty good money because of the enchanted ward. People really like that. So we can just go ahead and take a quick look at that before I cut off this clip because it's going to be right here. So the hardened crystals buy price is 185. If I want to try and sell it, we're looking at 228 to undercut it. So I am going to try and capitalize on a little bit extra gold and slow sell this one, but I'm not going to slow. I'll undercut it by a fair amount to try and sell it quick. Basically, we are going to get about, let's raise that a little bit, right? All right. 217.5 after listing fee and transaction fee. We're looking at about a 200 gold profit from that one item. So we are really happy with that. We'll add that to the total. And again, I'm going to run through everything else and see what we can get. That is pretty good. So just so we can record you guys and see what I'm doing, maybe I fast forwarded a little bit, but those last couple of items that I just tried placing sell orders for, we're going for roughly 150 plus. So we got some pretty good luck from a few of these items here. We cannot complain with it. So yeah, very happy, very happy. We're still trying to get our final amount, so I will be back with you guys once I get that. Easier stockpile chest run was 2,072 gold. I'm really happy with that because that is just basically a standard amount of money, gold that you can realistically earn while running through this. Again, we did take breaks to make sure that the chest responded. So 1 hour of opening chests consistently, you're looking at 2,072 gold baseline. Now, we did have a whole bunch of these, craft mods or recipes and stuff that we got that at the moment I can't say for certain. You know what? I need to add one thing real quick because I missed it on my calculations. Okay, so the 2,072 is accurate for guaranteed or realistic, whatever you want to call it. But the non-guaranteed, which is all these sell orders, equal about 3,145 gold after everything sells, and that's after the listing fees and the service fees or whatever they want to call them. So we got all of these things, hardened crystal, selling it for 217. That's what we will get back basically. So all of these items here, and even at the top, I mean, I'm undercutting on the schematic table, picnic table, fireplace books. Odds of it selling, I don't know. Maybe these two are the most out of the norm, which is a big portion of it. But again, I am undercutting the people for these. Hey, look at that, our orichalcum ingots just sold. So basically, 3,145 gold of, unsecured and potential profit with 2,072 of secured profit. We're looking at a potential total of 5,217 gold. Needless to say, for this run, it's not going to be the highest on our list right now because, again, we're looking at, realistic profit and then potential profit. So it's kind of hard to put these two in a place. I might have to put a separate column for this one just so you can kind of see potential profits. But again, potential profits for opening up chests and 50 plus chests is much higher because you can always get the stacked decks or the precision armoring tools, loaded dice, all of these things. So it's really fun. It's quite easy. I mean, the gear that I have is not top of the line. I probably did put in maybe anywhere from 5 to 10,000 getting the gear. The most expensive thing that I have is the major loot luck trophy, so that can be expensive, but if you don't have enough for that, just get the minor loot luck trophies. All in all, it's very fun. I love running around and actually fighting and doing combat. Don't get me wrong, I like doing skills as well, but this is a little bit more fun. And there is a baseline of how much you can earn on this, and then there's also a really high potential for a lot. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you guys have any suggestions, please do throw them in the comments below, and we might need to run this one back again or maybe do a different route to see if we can get more stockpiles in an hour. But at the end of the day, this was very easy. I didn't die once, wasn't in panic mode at all, so it was just smooth sailing the whole way through. Again, thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you guys all later in my next video.